That's going to be disturbing just itself. And here we are. So let's another gorgeous morning out here on the porch. So let's just settle down into the moment. Coming into this moment right here, right now. Being exactly who you are. Remember the teaching of Ashan, the smoke that comes off the incense offering of the high priest on Yom Kippur in the Holy of Holies. Ashan, a combination of Olam, which is place, Shana, which is time, Nefesh, which is person. So you, when you can get comfortable with who you are, come into where you are, be connected to the moment of now. So we open up the portal every time we do that. Olam Shana Nefesh. So try to just sit quietly without moving. The whole practice of yoga was designed to help us sit in stillness and connect to the oneness. That's the purpose of yoga. That's why it was invented. Just sitting, and if you have discomfort in your body, noticing that discomfort and trying to breathe into those spaces of discomfort and notice them. It's enough to sit in peace in the presence of divine energy. It's enough to let go of goals and see what shows up when I breathe in love and breathe out love. It's enough to say, I'm here, Hashem, I'm listening. And then wait patiently in silence. It's enough to savor what comes without wishing for better or more. It's enough to open the door of my heart and leave it unlocked. All my failures and inconsistencies don't hold a candle to the radiance that's so bountifully shared with me. It's enough to bask in light. Ayenu. A nice Elul meditation. So you can pick your spot and get a blanket. Welcome, welcome. So good to see you. So let's take our arms out to the side and just take them outwards. So let's put the arms just a little in front of the heart. So Paul always teaches how when we open our arms, we're opening our heart, and you don't want to open behind you and overextension. You want to open the channels to your heart. So just turn your palms up, drop your shoulders down, and just be here for 3 deep breaths. Just breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Release your shoulders a little, Seema. Drop your arms a little. Yeah, more. Drop them more. That's it. And just feel that as you're opening your arms, you're actually opening out your heart. You're actually opening out your heart. Open. And let's, with each breath, stretch those arms a little further outwards, but not backwards. And relax. And breathe them and stretch them out. And relax. And last time, breathe out. And relax. And take them up. And make little cups with your hands, little cups, receiving shefa, blessing, bounty from above and out. And bring it to your heart. Good, let's tap that heart. So Elul is about Ani Ledodi V'Dodi Li. I am to my beloved and my beloved is to me. Can we have a love affair with Hashem? Can we have a love affair with all of the radiance that's in creation? Can we appreciate in every flower and every leaf and every tree? Open it up. Good. And just rub it. So on Yom Kippur, Jews kind of hit the heart. So I always feel we're not hitting the heart. We're just trying to like open up, and kind of break up if there's any klipa, right? Any covering. There's Hashem in Elul that he will circumcise our hearts and circumcise the hearts of our children. That breaks down that pasuk into Elul also. So take your little fingers and imagine if you had like something solid over here that you're just breaking it up, Good. Open up and exhale. And inhale. So we're going to start going nice and fast. Inhale, one hand goes in front of the other hand. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, other hand in front, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Up, down. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Nose, nose, nose. Better. Keep going. Do 5 more. Last one. And up. Interlock the fingers. Turn them to the sky. Push up. And over to the left. And really push those arms out to the left as your right hip stays ground. And up. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Keep that left hip down. Inhale up. Come forward. Push forward. Keep your sitting bones where they are. Push, push forward. Inhale up. Drop the hands behind you. Roll those shoulders back and lift up your spine. Lift up and drop. Good. I'm going to get my music track going. Let's go. Okay, so let's work the neck a little bit. So let's take the neck out, forward, and then bring it in and out, and bring it in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, couple more, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and in. Okay, good. Let's roll that neck. Roll it. Inhale as you go up. Exhale as you come down. Inhale as you go up. Exhale as you come down. Turn your head to look over your left shoulder. And then look down to your left hip. Look down to your hip. Over your shoulder, turn to the front. Over to your right. Look down to your right hip. Look to the front. And let's make a circle. So you're going all the way up, over, around, and down. And reverse. Up, up, over, down, good. And take it to neutral. Drop your head over to the left. Take your left hand, find your left ear. Let the weight, the right ear, thank you. Let the weight of your hand just pull it down. Take your right hand and let's just swing it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And now let's play tennis. Take that arm and back. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Let's make a nice sound. Inhale and ha, and ha, and ha, and ha. Good. And push your head up all the way over, all the way to the right side. Find that left ear. Let the weight of your hand pull your head over. Let's just swing that hand a little and then let's start our tennis game. Ha! Open. Ha! Open. Ha! Open. Ha! 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 Open one more. Ha! And open. Roll round and round. Take it the other way. Good. Good. Okay. Tricky? Yeah, well that's why it's when we over, you can use your hand to bring you up because you need a little support. Well, hopefully if we do, you neck roll enough, you kind of take the popcorn pops out because they're like little popcorn pops. Okay, let's go. So we're going to take out hello. You heard this? Good. So find yourself a mat and you get a blanket to sit on as well. And you can pick any of your you can put your mat on top of one and then you get a blanket to sit on. Good. Okay. Oh, you heard this? Yeah, move your mat and the one under a little bit, yeah, to the left or to the right. Yeah, then I'll see you back. Okay, so that's perfect. So let's take our shoulders up. Inhale. So I think we're welcoming someone new to Rockland County.
Oh, that's nice.
This is you heard it? Yeah, welcome. And down. You heard it? I mean, up and down. Up and down. Inhale, up and down. 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 Next time you come up, stay up. And squeeze your neck. So you're going to sit on the blanket so it lifts the bottom of your spine. Squeeze your head on that little shelf of muscles. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And drop it down. Good. Is it too sunny for you or are you okay? Good. It's an honor to meet you. So who does know? I've heard about her work and very happy to see you. Okay, so let's do that again. We're going to pick the shoulders up and move your head on that shelf of muscles. Pick your shoulders right up to your feet, right up, the way you're never supposed to be in a yoga class. Never, never, never. And drop it down. Shake those shoulders out. Shake, 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 shake. Good. Let's stretch out the legs. Okay, so we're stretching out the legs. Just move those knees back and forth. Just move those knees. Let's take the feet and they're going out and in, out, 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 in. And let's bring up the knees. Good. Arms are up. Okay. This is actually such a nice and empowered pose. Let's stay here for a few breaths. We're just going to breathe in and breathe out. Through the nose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Now can you point your toes to the sky? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we're going to breathe in, lift up, and exhale. Come and grab the underside of your feet and drop your head down. And pick your head up. Inhale, dog back. Exhale, round cat back. Inhale, dog back. Exhale, round cat back. Inhale up, dog back. Exhale, round cat back. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Good. And come up. Good. Let's take our arms up. And we're going to, let's take the left hand to the right foot. And the right hand is going to go to behind you. And just turn to the right. Just turn to the right. And inhale up. Both arms up to the sky. Opposite. Right hand on left foot. Inhale up. Sweep up. Up. And exhale. And turn. So it's a little twist. And inhale up. And exhale. And turn. Two more. Inhale up. Exhale and turn. Inhale up. Exhale and turn. This time, come up. Let's bring the left leg up. Left leg is coming up. Both arms are coming up. And we're going to stretch towards that right foot. Stretch towards that right foot. Inhale up. Inhale up. Stretch again. Let's do two more. Up. Stretch. Up. Stretch. One up. Stretch. Can you reach? Wherever you reach is fine. If you reach a toe, that's fine. If you reach a shin, that's fine. Whatever you reach is fine. Just let yourself relax into the stretch. I'm actually going to give you belts so you can feel relaxed and enjoy the stretch and not feel like you can't reach. Okay. Maybe you don't need the belt, but I'm giving it to you anyway. So we got our belt and we're stretching out over that outstretched leg. So let's lift up. Let's lift up. Nice and raised. The benefit of coming to the class is you get a belt. If you don't, you have to get your own belt. And as you exhale, you're going to go elbows to the side and drop your head down. Inhale, come up. Nice and straight. Exhale, out, elbows out to the side, drop the head. Last one. Inhale, up. And just let yourself fold over, drop that head. And come up. Let's switch legs. So we're going to switch legs. We're taking the right one up, left one is down. Let's have our belt here, but we're going to lift up first. Lift up. Exhale, forward. Let's just without the belt for a few times. Up. Exhale. When you go up, really stretch your spine up so you get lots of length. Exhale, down. Lots of length. Lift up. Exhale, down. Lots of length up. Exhale, down. Last time. Hi, Susan. Lift up. Exhale, down. So hold on to your strap and elbows out. Keep the head up, nice and straight. Out. So you feel like your hamstring is stretching. Don't overstretch, but just feel the sensation. So up and out to the side. Inhale up. Elbows out to the side. Drop the head. Inhale up. Exhale out to the side. Drop the head. And last time, inhale up. Exhale out to the side. We're not quite finished with this. Let's take that right leg and bend it out. So it's just we're just gonna, you okay? Good. We're not gonna excommunicate you, put you in an isolation corner.
It happens already.
Yeah, this was our mechitza for Pesach, so my daughter could come. We had it across our whole dining room. We just took it down. There's a mechitza for Corona. We just took it down this week. It's up in our dining room this whole time in case we needed to receive anyone who had to stay in quarantine. So over with that leg out to the side and up. Let's do 3 of these, and over and up and over. Drop your hands wherever they can go. Drop your head down. It's kind of like a seated pigeon. And breathe up. Hands behind you. That leg that's out, just bring it up. Good. So let's warm up the shoulders. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades and release. Squeeze the shoulder blades and release. Squeeze the shoulder blades and release. So if you have sciatica, you can feel this nice little pull, so don't overstretch it. All right, so we're going to lift up into one-legged table. Let your right knee just drop down. Lift up and drop down. Lift up, inhale, and drop down. Let's do one more. Lift up, drop down, stretch it out. Keep it there. And come forward. Come up. Stretch out the other side. Bring this one, the left one. Let's go. We're going 3 to the front. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lifting up that core. Use your core muscles to get tall. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Down. Lifting up your arms, dropping them behind you. Bringing up that right foot. Feel that left knee just dropping away from you. It's just dropping away. And we're going to lift. Let's go. Lifting up and down. Lift up and down. Let's go one more. Lift up and down. And stretch it out. Come up. Good morning. And forward. So that purple mat is in a good spot. If you put your mat right on top of that, that's a good spot. And okay, last thing in this series, take that left leg and just bend it right over the right leg, and then bend that right leg back, left leg back. Bend the left leg backwards. So,
Right?
yeah, you're right. It's the right leg. So your left leg goes over, the right leg bends back.
I can't see that.
So your right leg goes back. Oh, that's fine. If it doesn't go back, it's perfectly fine to just keep it like this. Perfectly fine. Good. Let's lift up the left arm. Let's put it inside that left knee. Press against the knee, and we're just turning. So we're going to work this twist. I want you to get really, really tall. And as you turn to look over your left side, you're using to look over your right side, you're using your left arm as a lever, pushing it against your knee. So turning all the way to the right side. Try to push down with your hands, your supported hand, to get nice and tall. And then exhale all the way to the right side to your back. And come forward. Keep your legs where they are. Open up. Exhale down. Now we're going to take our right arm across your body, across the knee, The left arm goes behind you. The right arm is pressing against your knee. Lift up nice and tall and just turn all the way to look behind your left shoulder. Turning, turning, turning. Breathe in and get taller. And as you breathe out, press yourself more to the left side. So you can imagine how you can take your hips to the left, your ribs to the left, your shoulders to the left. Inhale, each time you exhale, take yourself a little more. And come back. It's like you take your schmutter and you just squeeze out all the toxins, just squeeze everything out. So we're going to lean back on our hands and switch over the legs. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're on the other side. Lift up that right arm. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. Put it on the inside of that right knee. Left hand goes back, grounded on the ground behind you. Press yourself up and tall, and then just rotate. Start with the hips. Every time you take a little shift, take an inhale, and as you exhale, just take yourself a little more around. The ribs. Inhale, take the shoulders. Inhale, take the head. And just feel yourself twisted. And then come forward. Swing. Swing it out a little. Swing it out, out, out. And then you're going to take your left hand on the inside of the right. Outside, outside. Left hand is going on the outside of the right knee. Lift yourself up and start rotating. Imagine like you're that little toy. I didn't hear. Okay, so you're going to take yourself in little pieces, the hips, the ribs, the shoulders, the head. And you're twisting all the way to the right. And then come back. You're hearing a little squeaky sound? Okay. So let's come on to our feet. Oh. So are you comfortable like this? If it's too much for your knees, then we'll meet you in standing. Otherwise, we're going to stand and squat, stand and squat, stand and squat. So here we go. We're lifting up into this forward fold and squatting again, lubricating the knee. Lift up and squat down. They say yoga is the oil can for the joint, but I don't want anyone to hurt themselves. And lift up and squat down. Let's do two more like this. Lift up, squat down. Last time. Lift up, squat down. We'll just hang out here in the squat for a moment before we come to our stand. So it's a little balance moment, opening hips moment. And let's go. Inhale and up. Okay, so here we are. We're standing up. Okay. I'm very excited that we're outside, but we're going to probably need to move inside soon. Probably after Yom Tov. I don't know if we manage to be here anymore. So let's really enjoy this magnificent green and fresh air and sun. So let's go star pose. Let's open up our arms. Open up and open up your arms and your eyes and your heart. And exhale. Let's come into a squat. So sit back and squat. And open up. Inhale. Exhale, squat. Inhale up. Exhale, squat back. Inhale up. Squat back. We'll do one more. Inhale up. And squat back. Here we are in our squat. And last time, just open up. Hands together. Stepping. And here we are. Shake it out. Lift your feet off the floor. Want to hear sounds? See how long you can go on one foot. Good. I don't think we use sound therapy enough. People say I can't sing. Why can't they sing? Because they haven't opened up their belly and these pathways of sound. Everybody can sing, just that they locked up. So we're going to loosen it up, right? So let's do some wood chopping. So we're going to pick up our axe. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to lift up. And we're going to go, ha! Good. Lift up. And ha! Great stress release. Up. Ha! Two more. Up. Ha! One more. Up. Ha! Good. Up. And down. Catch your breath. Nice breath in. Nice breath out. And let's move. Inhale and let it out. One more. Whoa.
That really makes it easier to do the second thing.
It's interesting, right? Because we're all connected. So if we can open up our bellies, why? Let's do a belly breath, just so you can find that breath right inside your belly. So we're going to inhale. And as you inhale, I want you to blow up that belly. Like as you inhale, you're inflating your belly balloon. And as you exhale, you're contracting your belly balloon. Let's do it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to go a little faster. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. We're going to go even faster. I want you to know where your belly is, because that's when you do sound, that's where it has to come from. Okay, now we're going to do it one more bit more fast. Okay. Okay, so if we did a sound again, I want you to bring that sound from the belly. So let's go. Let's take a nice big inhale.
Maybe downstairs?
Huh? Inhale and exhale. Ha! One more. Inhale. Ha! Keep going. Ha! Last one. Ha! And up. Good. It's interesting. The neck is the whole Pesach story. Because Paro is the oref, the back of the neck. Moshe Rabbeinu is the front of the neck. And the neck connects the head and the heart. And it's Moshe's whole story was speaking, articulating. So Paro wants you to keep all this locked up. and the mouth not able to say truth. And Moshe wants you to say truth and articulate, but Paro wants you to keep you locked. So it's a Yetziat Mitzrayim to fix your neck. Okay, let's do some sun salutations. So I'm turning my mat so you guys are all in the right way, so you don't have to turn. One of my students suggested that I get a different mat. You might have a point. I once was in a yoga class and my yoga teacher came in and she had a huge circular mat. It was like huge. And I was thinking that's really crazy, like it's huge. But now I think it's a great idea because you can go forwards and sideways, without moving. It was like a nice big round circle. Okay. All right, so let's stand in mountain pose. Har Sinai pose. So you're grounding your feet and you want to feel all surfaces of your feet. Want to rock forward, rock back, rock forward, rock back, rock forward, and rock back. And then just find your comfortable stance. Let your knees be soft. Drop into your knees a little. Let your knees be soft. And then let's pick up the arms. You can just hang out here for a while. See what you need to, where you need to make shifts so that you can stay in this position for a couple moments and not feel your lower back hurting. I like to bend my knees. It takes pressure off my lower back. So just feel like you can be here. You move your feet together so they press against each other. And lift up, arms out to the side and down. Inhale your hands up to your knees, above your knees, flat back. Exhale all the way down. Come up, come up, come up. And let's find chair pose. So we're sitting back in our chair pose. Now your legs should be pressing against each other to give them support. Good. So you're sitting back in your chair pose. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Come forward and drop down. Inhale. Hands above the knees, looking up. Right arm up. Left arm up. Sit back in your chair pose. Squeeze your legs against each other. And inhale up. Exhale. Soft knees. Fold down. Fold down. Inhale. Hands above the knees. Flat back. Inhale. Left arm up. Right arm up. Sit back. Inhale up. Exhale, last time. Fold down and drop. Inhale, hands above the knees, flat back. Exhale, inhale, right arm up, left arm up. You're sitting back in your chair pose and up and down. It's just, see what happens if you just bounce on your heels. Don't underestimate the power of all these little teeny funny things because they release a lot of tension. Okay, so we're going to do that chair pose again with a little variation. Does someone have a question, comment? Okay, so let's come into chair pose a little bit differently. Just take your thumbs, find your hip pointers, press your thighs together, and just push your hips back. And there you are. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Hands into prayer pose. Good. Press your hands to each other. Take your right elbow out to the left side and look up to your left elbow. Inhale, come center. Exhale to the right side. Inhale, come center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Last time. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. And come on. Good. So we're going to do that, but we're going to take a step back. So make sure you have space to step back. You can move the blanket off your mat. Good. Okay, so we're counting because it was High Elul. So now we're counting back month per month, right? So now we're in Tiferet. Are we counting Tiferet today? Looking back at our Tiferet. High Elul was not yesterday, it was the day before?
Yesterday.
No, High Elul was yesterday. Yeah, so it was yesterday. So today's Tiferet goes like that? Because we have 12 days. Okay, anyway. Okay, here we go. So, pressing those hands together, pressing them, pressing them. Press your hands together. Press, press, press. Press, press, press.
I just wanted to say, I think I was told yesterday was Tishrei.
Oh, yesterday was Tishrei. Thank you, Sima. So today's Cheshvan. You don't want to get that wrong, then we all discombobulated. So thank you. Okay, so we're pressing. So we get to count each month of the year and go back and reflect. So let's just twist, 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 twist. Good. So let's come back into our chair pose. So take your thumbs, push back your hips, let your legs come together, hands come together. Good. We're taking right elbow over to left side. And then can we step our left leg back? Actually, I think we were supposed to take the right leg back. Let's come back. Let's come back. Good. We're going to take the right leg back. So we're twisting to the left. Take the right leg back into a lunge. Press back. Bring that right leg back. Stand up. It's a little challenge. Balance, coordination challenge. Good. Take your thumbs. Push back into your chair. Bring your hands into position. Turn to the right side. Take your left leg back into a lunge. Press it back. Press it back. Bring it forward. Center your hands and up. Not too bad. Let's do it again on each side. So, press your hips back. Let your legs support each other. Elbows come to apart, hands come together. Right elbow, left side. Take your right leg back. Whoa. Good. Bring that right leg back. Let's do it the other way. Facing the right side, left leg goes back and center and up. Oh. Good. Let's just relax into a nice sun salutation. So here we go. Breathing in. Gather, 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 gather. Get tall. Lift up. Ground your feet as you're going up. Exhale. Fly out. Down. Up. Halfway. Exhale down. Hands on the mat. Take your left leg back. Here we are in that same position. Let's lift up our hands to our chest and take it to the right, just like we were practicing. Good. Come down. Both legs back. push up into downward facing dog. And just walk your dog, walk, walk, walk your dog. Drop onto your knees. Let's have a little rest in child's pose. If you want to have your blanket under your knees, you can. Otherwise, just a little rest in child's pose. While we're resting in child's pose, let's stretch out our child's pose. Take your hands and walk over to the left side. Pull your hips away towards the right. Couple breaths here. Walk center. Take your hands all the way to the right side. Pull your hips to the left. And just take a couple breaths. And then bring your hands center. You're going to come up onto all fours. Let's stay on all fours for a little bit. Let's put a blanket under your knees if you like that, if your knees need the support. Let's do a couple dog and a couple cat stretches. So breathing into dog, lifting up into cat. Breathing into dog, exhaling to cat. Breathing into dog, exhaling to cat. And come to a table. So while we're in table, let's stretch back the left leg and stretch out the right arm. Just let's hold it here. Hold, 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 and drop. Let's do it with the other leg. Right leg goes back, left arm, stretch it up, hold it, hold, 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 and drop. Let's come into 8-point pose and then cobra. So our 8-point pose, we rock forward and back, rock forward and back, forward and back, and then put your chest in front of your hand. Chest, and push up into cobra. Rock forward, get your chest down, but keep your tushy up. Chest down, but keep your tushy up. Okay, so just rock forward like that for now. Just rock forward. Good, that's fine. Okay. Good. Let's come up into cobra. Back onto all fours. Hook the toes. Let's come into downward facing dog. Let's go. Up. Walk the dog. Walk it. Walk it. Walk it. Walk it. Step the left leg forward. Step the right leg forward. Roll up. Roll up. Roll up. Arms out. Up. Down the center line. So, I know you can't see me, but we're going to go right down. Okay, so we're going to go and do the other side. Let's just stand in mountain pose for 3 breaths, just to get centered. Let's put our hands down the center line.
JT here.
So, I just want to tell you something about this middle line. So we know that all of life can be understood according to the tree of life, right? The Sfirot. So we got Chokhmah, Bina, and Da'as, right? In the center, third eye. We have Chesed, Gevurah, and Tiferet, right? In the center here. We have Netzach, we have Netzach Hod, and we have Yesod, and then we have Malchut. So we always want to be bringing our disparate energy to the center line. So when we stand like this, so we don't do prayer position like this because we don't do that in this class, but you could still push your elbows out and feel that gathering of energy to the center line. Drop your shoulders and just feel that center line. So let's take the center line up, up, up. Let's open it out and then come back and feel it coming down. That's where you want your energy always, being centered in the middle, in the middle, in the middle. Turn your hands down, centered in the middle, and then back. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. So let's go. Breathing in. Inhale up, 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 up. Exhale, coming down, down, down. Hands above the knees, flat back, looking up. Exhale, down. Take the right leg back and keep it back. Don't take the left leg back yet. Bring your hands to your chest. Bring your hands to your chest, and we're going to the left side with that little turn that we practiced before. And then come back center. Drop your hands down, back. Let's do a plank now. We're in a plank pose. Let's hold our plank. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Drop your tushy if you can. Good. Drop your knees down. Pull back into child's pose. Okay, from here we're coming back into all fours. And this time we'll do thread the needle. So we're going to lift up the left arm up and thread it through, all the way through, laying onto our left shoulder. Take the right shoulder back and just look up to the sky. Just look up to the sky. I like this position because you get to see the world from a new perspective. And then bring your right arm down and unthread that needle. And we're going to take the left arm up. Right arm up, I'm sorry. And thread it through. Thread it through. Move the left arm out the way. Thread it through. Take your left arm and just look up. Take a couple breaths. And then bring your left arm back, unfill, and come up. So we're going to go for 8-point pose. I just want to show you. When we come down, I'm just turning so you see me. When we come down into Cobra, the easy way to come down is to just let your hips drop forward. A more challenging way is that you've got to use the muscles in your arms and you bring your chest down, almost like you're going to do a push-up. The tushy stays, and then you slide forward. So that's called 8-point pose, when your chest is down, but your tushy is still up. So let's try it. So bring the tushy down. I see you, just let me see. Good. Get it all the way down and then slide through. Perfect. And push yourself up into Cobra. Perfect. Okay, your turn. Drop your chest down. Keep your tushy up. Drop your chest down. That's it. Good. And slide through. Perfect. Perfect. Everybody got it. Good. And then we come in to our Cobra pose. Good. Look over your right shoulder. Look forward. Look over your left shoulder. Can you straighten your arms? Good. Okay. Good. Okay, let's come into Sphinx pose from here. Sphinx pose. Okay. So let's work that neck a little bit. Let's drop the head down. Pick the head up. If we're going to do Sphinx pose, we're going to stretch our navel and try to lift the navel all the way up, off the floor, and send it forward towards me. Put your forearms on. Forearms not that. That's it. Hands straight in front. Spread your hands. Yeah. And stretch your navel forward. And then drop your head and relax. And again, pick up your front body and stretch your legs forward, forward, forward. And then relax. Let's lay our hands onto our chins. Good. Shift your bottom left and right so you just loosen up your lower back. Bend your feet, your knees, and we're just going to do windshield wipers, windshield wipers. Good. Okay, let's stretch the left leg back and off the mat. Lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop. Right leg is straight. Lift and drop. One more. Lift and drop. Let's take the right leg now. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Send your arms in front of you. Good. We're going to lift arms and legs at the same time on an inhale. Inhale, lift and drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Let's do 3 more. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Last one. Lift and drop. Back into your cobra. Hands underneath your shoulders. Push up. Bend your knees into child's pose. And relax. Take 3 nice deep breaths over here. Okay, we're coming back where we were before. So let's come into a tabletop again. Going to have another chance to practice that 8-point pose. So we rock forward and back, forward and back. The next time you're forward, you just try to bend those elbows and put the chest down. Leave the tushy up. And then slide through and come into cobra. Good. And lay down. And just wiggle that tushy, let it rock side to side. Let it rock side to side. Now we're bending up the feet, and let's do the windshield wipers. Take your left hand and see if you can grab your left foot. If you can't, we can always use a strap. And just pull that left foot to your left buttock. Just stretch that left quad or thigh and let it go. And take the other one. The right hand to the right ankle and pull it down, 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 down. Good. And let it go. Okay, if you feel like it, and only if you feel like it, you can take both hands to both ankles, and on the inhale, lift up. Lift up. Beautiful. Lift up and relax. Take a nice deep breath and lift up. Beautiful. If you're feeling very ambitious, you can rock side to side. If you're feeling super, super ambitious, you can rock all the way. Whoa! Onto one side. Whoa!
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa!
You are super.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay, so much fun. And whoa, let's go into child's pose. Whoa, that was fun. Good news is from here we're going onto our back and we're going to get ready for relaxation. So from here you're going to switch your feet so you can lay down on your back. Good. So we're laying down on our back. Good, so hug your knees to your chest. Good. And drop your feet down onto the mat with your knees bent. Drop your feet down onto the mat. And just let your knees go side to side, as slowly or as fast as you feel comfortable. Every time your knees go down, your head goes to the opposite side. So you're breathing in, exhale, knees drop. Inhale up, exhale, knees drop. And just do that a couple times until you take your knees over to the right side and stay there. And your head is turning to the left. And just take a few nice deep breaths with your knees all the way over to the right. And if you want to stretch out your right leg straight down the mat and use your right hand to grab the top of your left knee and just pull that down over your body as your head looks to the left. So I'm just going to and just breathe and enjoy and relax and feel that recline twist. Good, and then come back to center and let your knees drop over to the left side and your head turns to the right side. And just let it be like that for a couple breaths before you stretch out the left leg down. So just be like that. And then when you're ready to intensify it, you're going to stretch out the left leg and use your left hand to grab that right knee. And just pull it over. Straighten out your right leg, your left leg. Straighten out your left leg, yeah, as you pull your right leg over your body. Good. And when you feel like you've done that enough, you can just come to center. We'll end with happy baby. Just grab your big toes with your hands going through the middle of your two knees and turn your feet up to the sky and just let yourself rock back and forth. And because we've been playing with sounds already, you can make little articulations. Ha ha ha. He he he. Where. The happy baby. Gee. Ho ho ho. Anything that helps you feel like you can release anything that's not released. And then when you're ready, you can drop your feet down onto the mat and stretch out in any way that you would like for Shavasana pose, final relaxation pose. Preferably bring your arms next to your body, not above your head. If your lower back is tight, you can have your knees leaning against each other. And then when you want to, you can let them relax, or you can keep them leaning against each other to support. If you feel like you're in too much of a sunny spot, you can move to a shadier spot if you want. And we're just going to allow ourselves to come into a place of surrender and relaxation. So just letting the weight of your body be heavy and sink down into the floor. Feel the muscles just melting off the bone. Transfer your attention to your breath. And just watch the rise and fall of your breath as if you're an observer, just watching something from the outside. You could even give yourself a commentary. Now I'm breathing in. Now I'm breathing out. Now I'm breathing in. Now I'm breathing out. And while you're focused on your breath, your body is just relaxing, completely at ease. It's enough to be in peace in the presence of divine energy. It's enough to let go of goals and see what shows up when we breathe in love and breathe out love. It's enough to say, I'm here, Hashem, I'm listening, and then wait patiently in silence. It's enough to savor what comes without wishing for better or more. It's enough to open the door of your heart and leave it unlocked. All the failures and inconsistencies don't hold a candle to the radiance that's so bountifully shared with all of us. It's enough to bask in the light. Just staying with the breath, basking in the light of this beautiful early fall morning. Allowing the vitality of the air to penetrate all of your cells, all of your being. Feeling that you are enough, worthy of love, validation, radiance. And just being here for another couple moments, drinking it all in, infusing yourself with this moment, the breath, the sounds, the birds, peace, the connection. And when you're ready, slowly, slowly reconnecting with your physical body, feeling its weight on the floor. When you're ready, slowly bringing movement and awareness to that body, moving, opening and closing the hands, pointing and flexing the feet. And when you're ready, giving yourself another nice long yawn or stretch. Moving very, very slowly, rolling over onto one side into a fetal position. And just being there for a few moments. Setting an intention for the rest of your day. This day where we connect to the month of Cheshvan. This day is part of that countdown to Rosh Hashanah, the day that's part of the month of Asiya and of the Yud, of tiny little actions, tiny little moves towards where you want to be, who you want to be, what you want to be. A month of projections and decisions that will impact the year to come. And when you're ready, bringing yourself slowly back into a seated position, but not moving in a rush, moving in a nice, slow, mindful way. When you're ready, coming up into a seated position. And just sitting vertical in a comfortable seat before we move on. Just sitting upright, the hands turned upwards in receptive gesture. Being present to the now. Maybe taking a quick tour and seeing how you feel now compared to how you feel when you started. Taking your arms up, above, and bringing them down, placing them on your heart. Bless yourself for coming, working on your yoga and your breathing. Thank you. Shalom, shalom.
Thank you, Bracha.
You're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Take
Thank
care.
you. If you could check off my card.
Yes, I will take the card.
Okay, wonderful. This is a great class. Thanks so much.
All right, let me just do this.